Well, there you have it. Reality on the ground, and we're coming to you live from Hair by Zwa. This is the salon that actually handles, a lot of, it's a unisex salon per se. We have the men, we have the ladies as well. And above all, it has a very good touch. I should say I've been here for the last couple of minutes, and everything looks to be bulungi. And today we're going to talk about the barbers. Just this, rather last week, a report showed that the barbers at the most high risk of acquiring hepatitis B and other infections because they deal with a couple of clients. And today we said, wait, let's get to the saloon and we get the real talk from the professionals themselves. It happens that boutiques and saloons are the fast booming businesses in the country. So, simanyisabu jangu tunyumyemu waneno. Chechiro je walisebu. Tunula ali njagala ense kulabe. Bakuyita nisebu.
Bapita Gidudu Kevin Scott.
Gidudu, oli muganda erinnya lya bana Uganda.
Nedda ni musajja mugisu.
Oli musajja mugisu. Bulayi. All right, let's talk about saloon and boutiques. Are they the easiest business to start up with? Are they cheap? Is the capital affordable? Ntimbira n'emitwalo gyange ana ne nkitandika oba?
Like any other business, saloon business is not cheap, but it depends on what you want to achieve in life. Yeah.
So what do you want to achieve as you, Gidudu?
Me, I just want to be like the best barber, the best hairdresser. And
when you're not on Instagram.
No, I shall be there. I'm already there.
Okay. Gidudu, today we're talking about a couple of things. Now, you work here.
Yes.
Let me first start with the simplest question. What are the 3 equipments every saloon should have?
Every saloon must have, to put up a good saloon, you must have good barbing chairs, you must have a shaving machine, a sterilizer, you must have a sink. If you're doing nails as well, you should have a nail spa. Yeah, you should have a well-decorated table like we have here.
I'm looking at omuntu wange wawansi alina saloon e Bukomansimbi. Gidudu, honestly,
okay.
Let's look at 3 equipments. You know that kwagamba zisookerwako omuntu atandika saloon akulaba essaawa zino ekoboko asobola ogitandika.
Nambemu ino ne machine ennungi ekyokuyobera n'entebe kasitoma gy'anatuulamu nga awulira atudde mu ntebe nga naye ali comfortable. Omala obeere ne towels ennungi kwegamba ekifo kibeere nga kiyonjo akafo ne kaba nga kafunda ne kabeere nga kayonjo.
Breakfruit mukozesa ki? Mulaba nnyo kabeera mu yero gundi kabeera nnyo ku shelves. Breakfruit akola ki?
Breakfruit akola mu mmotoka naye ffe tukozesa breakfruit.
Anti no mu saloon zaffe ez'abantu
tukozesa kale kabeera ka oil kabeera ka kyalaani magaali naye kati oba tosobola kukozesa lubricants ezo ez'ebbeeyi ofuna kana kalayisi aka 1500 ke kagezaako okulongoosa amanyo ga machine gasobola okubeera nga gatambula bulungi.
All right, tutunuulire business ya saloon as a whole. Is it a watch and learn kind of thing, or someone needs to go to school, spend times and sleepless nights reading through modules to make sure antaite bibuzo?
Kwegamba business ya saloon kisinzira ne ku birowoozo byo obwongo bwo focus joina ku kintu kyoyagala. Like ogamba nti nja kola saloon ennungi mu birowoozo olina okugamba nti kale kankole saloon yange naye nga kiki neetaaga kuba it's a hands-on skill. Abasinga obungi tebabisomerera lwakuba ennaku zino buli omu kyetaaga kyalaba nti mulimu ssente y'ensonga lwaki basoma.
Anti mwafuna nnyingi katwabitegedde.
Nedda skill oba nayo kuba gye emirimu gye twakolanga ebiseera ebyo oli n'agamba mwana wa gundi yalemereddwa n'asalawo n'akola saloon gyali mirimu gy'abayaaye naye kati it's the most expensive course even at campus.
Now that you're saying it's the most expensive course, do you guys have like standards? Do you have an association that I come to Hair by Zwa? I'm just saying, ne munsala enviiri ne nfuna ebisente ninawe nsobola okugenda n'endoopa.
Oloopa ku management eyo saloon.
Ekitegeeza ba hairdressers temulina association?
Hairdressers associations weziri like worldwide naye nga they are not so much on the ground. Eziri waggulu eyo kusinziira ku standard gye mukolerako. Wana Uganda sinalabawo
kiki temwematira oba
anedda twematira naye lwakuba abantu abasinga oli abayagala akola ekintu kye ng'omuntu ekyobwannannyini.
So temuyina muntu aba keeping into check nti eno saluuni najja n'akebera oba njama oba standards. We don't have that association.
No, abantu ba health batera okujjawo ne batukebera ne bakebera ebintu byaffe koga bajjanga bambega tosobola kumanya naye obiwulira buuliza eyo mu nkukutu nti saluuni yagundi nkyafu kati abo bambega betuyinawo.
All right, kanjogeeko no babo mla sabo jangu tunyumyemu waneno. We are still at Hair by Izwa. We are looking at the salon and the hygiene and hey man, ngoli na body. What's your name?
My name is Kevin Sirika.
Kevin Sirika.
Yes.
Kevin, na manya gado anusigategera gidudu Sirika. What is your tribe?
My tribe, I'm Msoga.
Now I can actually tell. So let's talk about the entire business of saloon.
Yes.
How do Ugandans choose where to go to, in particular with saloons?
Well, it depends. Somebody goes where they feel very comfortable with. For example, maybe it's the way you do your haircuts. It's the way you handle your clients when they come in. So, oli walabe mirembe chigendo okumuleta. Chisinzira wafuna mirembe.
Yes. All right, let's talk about something different, which is a very crucial one, by the way, when you come to think of it. Why do you people bakola msaluni? Why temunywera msaluni zimu? Lero ngenda kusanga wano after like 7 months I will see you in another saloon. Chichi, why do we have a big labor turnover in saloons business?
Well, what happens as a person grows, for example, tandika ngoli muto, then you grow like skills develop and everything. Like one pite okula no exactly. So some tend to want to go independent abanagamba kanyonye greener pastures. So depending engage okwata
greener pastures kitegeza ki ndi muntu wa wansi
olya kasente
kasente. So send us this little labor turnover. All right, let's talk about the special levies. You ngakola musaluni, do you have to get a license from someone? Obanga saluni ngojeke emisolo gya renti na biki mwina ne emisolo egyenjawo minaje musasula ngojeke ejo?
Yes, baina city well versed with it, but the management baina URA ebyo KCCA bwebyo abasasula. But then in terms of license, wano Uganda currently we don't have that. As long as otaddewo saluni yo ina abantu bategera kibakola nga mutandika kola. But tulina amasomero agasomesa. So kati ogenda bakusomesa, then you come out nokola chobo William like chekifulo wenjawulo. Things like sanitization, hygiene.
Now that you've talked about sanitization, let's even come closer. Where is the sanitization here?
Sanitization.
I need to have a look at it.
Yeah, we have a sterilizer over there.
The sterilizer. Okay, this Jango Jindage. This is the sterilizer, right? Okay. What does it do? What does it do?
Tuyamba ku cleaning our machines to biteeko ngo gena okusala enviiri byonna bino byabasajja bibeeromu. So it will kill the bacteria germs.
Ebyabakyala byo mbiteeka wa bino by'abaami.
Tuyina this one. This is called barbicide. Kati kano osenako ko you are like in your container.
Kakirete mu luzungu waliwo awuliza akyagala mu luzungu.
So mu luzungu kwa kirawo kibweti.
Okay.
Exactly, yeah. But then tukwata kano neyo katono mu container dipinga mu ebisanirizo brush byonna byonna byogenda okozesa kati kano kayamba okutta ebiwuka ebireeta ebiguuna biki and all that stuff. Then also oba osaza omuntu omusayi so okozesa here this is an example. So
bino tebiri mu mazzi. This looks to be like what? Is it a solution?
Exactly. Yeah, you mix it kwa ukabera nti too concentrated like it's too much. So oteka mu katono kwa nti very strong.
All right, cool.
Yes.
We're still having a conversation about saloon and the hygiene and how often they actually go about this. I've seen Mr. Zua. Mr. Zua, come, let's have a conversation. This happens to be the proprietor of this very business. Mr. Zua, nice to meet you finally.
Nice to meet you too. Sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Did I wake you up very early?
Yes, you did. All
right, now Zua, yes, let's talk about the hygiene of the saloons, basically.
In the meantime, we'll close as like now we'll have other process.
No, just is there any other way besides sterilizing? They take a towel, is that another way of sterilizing, or is it the rudimentary way?
That's not sterilizing. olaba obumaze okumuntu okusala ekirevu awo katawulo kayamba omuntu obutafuna should I use English or Uganda?
No, English, it's okay.
All right, the towels many after getting a shave beard usually in most cases enviri z'abadugavu zifuluma zikavinzi kati zifuluma katika kwana ku skin wakuna ku skin causing bumps olaba in most cases after shaving out ofuna bumps agamaza go chagamba ku relaxing the kapwa like nikabera smooth so that a video kafumba tikabera hard kukwata ku skin. Yes, that's the purpose of the hot towel.
But how long do these towels last? Because I will come in a saloon and you work on me and you do that very process. It goes somewhere, someone is washing it, they put it out there in Kasana, then again it comes back. So if I did my shaving at around 10 in the morning, the towel is back again at around like noon. And what is the lifespan of this wood towel? Because when Nasanga wala stiya, boda musaruni rabwe buchalibo, butanka no kunjuka. What's the lifespan of those wood towels?
Of towels, after kakuzi it depends on where you go, of course. Towel we cutting on system yafe. Like somebody that washes the towels. Later, kumachani wabuteka mtowel warmer, mod cabinet, then to be sterilizing on a UV light. UV light, it's
a chemical?
No, it's not a chemical. It's a light, like it's a bacteria.
Okay.
Over any infection of the towels, yes. Then umaka kweza kumuntu tukana tukusawalieri, then abutwala. So first we recycle all. Like babutwale waka.
Okay, so on a daily, how many towels does Hair by Zwa use?
It depends, like 36.
Business is booming. All right, now let's talk about the cautions. Do you ever take time to ask your clients about their allergies? Because I see you guys be spraying a lot of things in here. I found a lady who is do you know that could cause some allergy to some clients? Do you even ask about some clients' medical history that I'm going to use this ointment on you, this oil on you? Could it affect you? Do you ask those questions?
Yes, we do. Most times, yes. Well, most people, some clients, they don't even know allergies, so we might ask them get money. But in most cases, when a client walks in here, to call a consultation. So the consultation, you look at their scalp, you look at their skin, you look at everything. When you look signs, maybe they have allergies. Some people buy in receding hairlines, or buy in alopecia. So the first thing, when I'm trying alopecia, I first find out which alopecia. Is it tractional alopecia or the other alopecia? Okay. Then boveda traction no manya is just normal just bas CV video kutka but if it's also come with it or medication, do you have cancer cancer or just medication ababa kazala so you always have to forget this thing. When you're pregnant then you avoid certain products on them.
Let's talk about the sink. When you go to a salon, the sink, I'll give you an experience. Me as Andra would come, I would go to the sink and you'd wash my hair, Burunji, and this will actually be a good one. But how often are the sinks cleaned? Someone would equally sit there. I don't know what infection or whatever he or she has in her hair, but it's just a bit. Like
to be losing Andrew, don't you worry, we'll keep him with us for some time. But before we get back to him, I have in studio Dr. Nandawola Mutema. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
She is the director for the clinic at the mall, and she also owns a nail bar. Yes. Interesting conversation we're having today, health and beauty.
Correct.
Hygiene. This is something that is so close to you. Let's first get personal. What informed your decisions to start a nail bar?
Okay, so La Cara, which is a shop that I have at the Village Mall in Bugolobi, sells organic and natural makeup. And it was just a very seamless transition. We did nail polish before as well. We have the OPI brand in Kampala. And it was just a very seamless transition to decide, you know what, let's go ahead and treat the ladies to what I consider the best mani and pedi that you can get in town. And so we went ahead and built the nail bar.
How many years now?
The nail bar has been open over 4 years.
Over 4 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as we opened up at the Village Mall, the nail bar was part of it.
Amazing. So hygiene is a big thing when it comes to beauty centers.
Oh, yeah.
How did you manage to get that perspective? to excellence levels?
First of all, truth be told, I'm a medical doctor.
Yes.
And so you see a lot of issues that arise from unhygienic or less than optimum hygiene from people that get mani-pedis at different places. And so having come from the other end of things, I knew that it was extremely important for me, if I was going to have a nail bar, to make sure that it was very hygienic and that I wasn't part of people carrying something away from the spa that they were not quite expecting.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. We have Andrew Chamagero in Kamocha. All right. So from what Andrew was saying, he's actually in a salon in Kamocha, and majority of the attendants there, like you said, and it's something that you brought up. Most of them are men.
Yeah, most
Why
of
are
them
we
look like
having
guys.
this phenomenon right now in most of the beauty spaces?
Well, I think there's just people find the relationship with the stylist or the person that does their hair is extremely important, and they'll go where they find that, you know, they leave feeling good. Whether it's a man, whether it's a woman, it is get my hair done or get my nails done or, you know, get my facial done and let me feel happy, let me feel confident. But I think we need to add onto that layer, let me leave feeling safe. Let me know that I'm in a place that is really hygienic and that I won't leave with any kind of infection whatsoever.
Okay, let's go back to the hygiene question. Like you've told me, hygiene is key, and that's what we'll be tackling today. So today I wake up in the morning and I decide, you know what? I have this passion to start a beauty space, be it a nail bar or just a facility that cuts across, you know, all the services when it comes to the beauty industry. What should I put into perspective when establishing this? Matters ventilation, matters equipment, all these things. Let's first start with the facility before we go to the workforce.
Okay, so when you set up the facility, yes, you want a facility that people are going to be comfortable in physically, as in the chairs and the tables and everything. But on top of that, you start thinking about the different layers that come into it. What are my clientele and what do they want to leave feeling like? If it's a nail bar, am I dealing with a younger set, older set, middle-aged set? Are they going to be doing quote-unquote artificial nails, which I don't necessarily do, but are they going to be doing artificial nails? Are we just going to be doing gel? And what kind of patterns will they want? So that's the cosmetics end of things. And then you've got to look at how safe am I going to be for my clients? Do I have an autoclave? Am I going to be using disinfectants?
What's an autoclave?
Cool. So the autoclave is what we use to sterilize, not just disinfect, but sterilize equipment, especially the stainless steel implements. So the nail cutters, the cuticle nippers. If you use a disposable system like I use in my nail bar, you have the stainless steel handles on which you put the single-use files. And so all those things need to be autoclaved so that you get rid of all the bacteria, fungus, anything that you could pass on to a client. So you've got to have that department ready. You've got to be able to say, okay, I'm going to use single-use files and other implements. And so where am I going to get them? You know, how practical is it? And how important is it to me that I'm able to translate that to my client so that they know, okay, this might be a little bit more expensive, but hey, I can see them, you know, throw away things. For example, in the nail bar at La Cara, we use a pedi spa that does not have any plumbing. Why? Because we then use a liner. And the liner is something that is single use. It's for that client. They're the only ones that put their feet in it. And when we're done, we bundle it up, throw it away, and put a new liner for the next client.
Amazing. So for the sake of clarity, single use means if an equipment is used on you, it's used on you alone.
And it must be disposed of.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So you've talked about the issue of keeping into perspective the issue of the age group that you want to attract into your beauty spa. And that is quite tricky because in Kampala, most of the people want to cut across. And space becomes then an issue because of rent and all these other factors.
Yes.
And then if space is an issue, then ventilation comes into play. What would you advise someone who's already started or who wants to start about putting that into perspective and still maintaining, you know, the issue of safety, the issue of hygiene and all that?
I think once one runs a business, especially a cosmetics business, you just need to be aware of all those areas and how important it is to get everything right.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
I don't think you necessarily set out to attract a certain age group, but somehow it so happens. I'll say that at the spa or the nail bar in Lakara, we tend to cater to a more mature person.
Okay.
One who is ready to make an appointment, who knows what their time is like, who knows that we respect their time and is respectful of our time, but also who tend not to, you know, want styles that are way out there.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And so then we're able to deal with that. And then we also do not do a lot of like artificial nails and so on. So the fumes and stuff that come with that isn't so much into play in the nail bar at Lakara like it might be in another place. And there, of course, they really have to work out the ventilation issues because all those fumes can really be overwhelming to one client and another.
Okay, so it's all organic. I understand that we have Chamagero back. Chamagero, if you can hear me.
Yes, Mala.
Okay, what more do you have to tell us about Kamocha? It's all right.
It was a little technical. I think one of the dryers here was in overdrive, but yeah, we are finally back. And I'm still having a conversation with Marlon. Shortly after us, we'll still have more conversation with Ziwa here. Now, Ziwa, before we went for the technicality, you're still talking about the sinks, how they should be cleaned and how often you clean them.
The sinks have to be cleaned immediately after a client and immediately exactly before you work on the next client. Okay. That's the number one rule. Just like the workstations, the same thing. But then, like I said, wait again next strip prevent the skin disease from the person to the sink. And then, because the disposables, the white strips like those ones there, they are disposable. Okay. Yes. So that's the first thing. And then a towel on top and the dripping gown on top.
All right. Now let's talk about these things. The ones you use, they call the spa machines, where we put our feet. I saw my Muchala the other day. This is the machine, right? Yes. That's perfect. I need to know, because to me it seems like it's a Benson. Yes. When do you disinfect it? How do you disinfect it? Because all we see is water does shoo. You pour in stuff and you never tell us what you're pouring in. Are you conscious about the client's health? Maybe some people have issues with their feet, skin or something of the sort. And if you're disinfecting it, why do you always disinfect it away from the client?
That we always do it in front of the client. Okay. We do it before the client gets there. Client are already waiting for their next turn. The first thing is to first clean, disinfect, and then it also has a UV light as well. So all those three things together be amber at least to prevent as much damage as you can.
Okay, what causes dandruff? Situka, because even me, once my hair is short, but some men have dandruff, women have dandruff. It is disgusting when you see someone with dandruff. Then what causes it? And
okay, we seem to be losing Chamagero yet again, but not to worry, we got you covered. Daktari, he's just mentioned the issue of dandruff. And this is a big thing, not just for women, but for men as well. Yeah, so what should spas and beauty spaces do to minimize cross-infection? Because it's cross-infected. Is it a fungal thing?
Yes, so yes, I'm glad you bring up the fungal thing. Dandruff is not just dry skin. It is a fungal infection and it's manageable, it's treatable. But yeah, people need to be cognizant of that fact, that you can spread one fungus from one person to another. Especially, remember he was talking about the foot spa. Yeah. People can come with fungal nail infections or athlete's foot, which is fungus on the skin. Yeah. So the difference between the nail and the skin. And, you know, they use the foot spa, whatever. Then the next person comes, if it's not properly cleaned, it can happen, and it happens even in bathrooms at the gym, where if you're not using slippers and you're stepping directly on the floor, you can come away with the athlete's foot. And so all these things, if the management isn't aware that there's a possibility of spreading disease, even as simple as athlete's foot, it will continue to spread. And when we talk about the spas, the footless, I mean the plumbing, the spas that have plumbing are going to be easier to have infections in than ones that don't have plumbing at all, and that better still use liners.
We'll come back after this short break for you to disseminate and to dissect that, the plumbing versus the ones that do not have the plumbing system. But don't you go away, we'll be right back after this short break with more information.